Alright, so we're on our last mission. You guys headed back to Charose's ship, where everybody kind of did a knowledge dump. Charose said that she wants you guys to help destroy the Celestial Map, or the Baron, so that way she can return the 12th sister to her father, which is also the father of the 6th sister. During the information dump, Tissa said she had a vision of that the other clones are in danger. Kenneth got a call. He then came back and confirmed that they're in danger. And then to try to protect all of them, you guys decided to split the party, and everybody went to a planet to go find their clone. Screeches was going after Odira, who's on Tattooine and working for the Hutts. Kenneth was going to Coruscant after Myra. Tissa was going after Odira, who was on Tissa's homeworld. And Rook was going after the one on Gia, the one on Kashyyyk. So everybody parted before you guys leave.
Odira, you said for
Odira. Yep.
Okay.
Odira, but pronounced Odeera. So
Odira. Okay.
I have to write it phonetically, so otherwise I say them wrong. And
okay.
Before you leave, Charose, one of Charo's aides comes and is like, "All right, is there anything we can help you with on your mission? Any supplies that you may need?"
Well, I think I ran out a lot of frag grenades. Granted, I sure hope that I won't need them, but it would help to, kind of stock up. Granted, I'm not sure if I can bring my friends with me onto Tattooine. They're not very kind with droids.
We can get you some frag grenades. It just depends where you go on how friendly they are with droids.
Yeah, I know there's this one place in Mos Eisley they just kick the droids out.
Yep. You could leave them here, and we can watch over them. They can help us with the work on the big ship, getting the parts fixed.
Yeah.
We have a shuttle you guys can use to make a run for this mission.
Yeah, I guess they can work on the ship. I mean, it'd probably seem weird if Sam or Derek came with me.
Yeah, an Imperial probe droid floating around might draw some attention.
All right. Let's see. I still have a couple frags. How about one frag and 3 stuns, please?
Okay. Then I'll get those for you. All right. Anything else we can help you with?
Yeah, I think I'm pretty well good with stims, and I'm really chalked up. Got my two blasters by my side. I sure hope I don't have to use them. Actually, do you have maybe a spare mechanics tool pack that I can bring just in case?
Sure. I'll shoot the toolkit for you.
All right. I mean, work with what you know.
All right. Well, we have your shuttle ready. The coordinates are set for you. She is in Mos Espa. From what we're told, she's in Mos Espa, working with Gulax the Hutt. I don't know how hard she'll be to find there, but typically people working with the Hutts stand out pretty well. So.
All right. Sounds good.
All right. Well, all the others have taken off for their mission. Wish you the best, and hope to see you back soon.
Same here. Thank you.
All right. You head off and get in your shuttle. You get in. The coordinates are already set to take you to Tattooine. You get in and jump to hyperspace. Maybe a couple hours later, you come out in front of the desert planet of Tattooine. You have the coordinates for where you're supposed to land. As you come to approach, you hear the landing pad. Shuttle, please confirm your destination and give us a reason for your arrival.
You better not be throwing things around.
Well, destination is Mos Espa on official business. Or contract.
Contract. Are you a bounty hunter?
No. more mercenary.
Okay. Well, be careful. If you're going after a bounty that somebody else has, there may be consequences. There's lots of bounty hunters down here, so just be careful on your targets.
I'll make sure to keep them away from my fur.
Okay. They give you permission to land. Your shuttle comes down. The normal kind of greeting crew comes out and like, hey, how long are you gonna be docked for?
Hope not for too long. Let's say 3 days from now. Go ahead and put it on this tab right here.
Okay. They take it and they kind of start refueling your shuttle and putting supplies on there. And they're like, all right, we'll leave it here and just let us know when you're ready to leave.
All right, thank you.
As you land, go ahead and give me a vigilance check.
Oh, this is gonna be awesome. What's the difficulty?
It'll be average with a setback.
All right. It's only perception checks that I get. I don't
Did you
think.
get your boost?
Yeah, on perception checks I can just get rid of them. So.
Okay.
Vigilance, not so lucky. Oh, I definitely fail with
Okay.
a threat.
All right. You get down and as you're leaving the spaceport, you haven't been. I don't know if you've been here before. Haven't been here in a while, but you're just kind of taken over by the complete different environment from where you're used to. The barren desert, the blowing sands, all the buildings made out of clay. Or as you start walking through the town, you notice that just by looking around, you see many people walking around with heavy weapons that wouldn't be allowed on other planets and other spots. But you are in town. Where would you like to go?
All right. Well, let's see here. So, let's go to the local bar and see if I can get see about, where I can find where the employees of Gulax might, hang out.
Okay.
Or I'll just go, ask around.
Yeah. Okay. You head out and you find one of the local bars. You go inside. It's fairly empty. There's a droid inside. They're coming over to greet you and say, welcome to our establishment. What can we get for you for refreshments?
Well, I have no idea with a desert planet if there's any kind of local fruits that you kind of ferment or make drinks out of.
No local fruits, but we do have drinks that are made of fermented fruit brought in from other planets that are popular amongst the galaxy.
All right. Yeah. You know what I feel like. You know what? I haven't had pineapple. How much would that cost?
It should be 10 credits and.
All right. I'll go ahead and do that. And by the way, I'm kind of new to the town. I'm trying to find someone to help out. Do you know where certain employees of Gulax the Hutt might be able to, where they kind of reside?
Oh, Gulax. The mighty Gulax resides in the center of town in the largest domicile in the middle. He is not officially in charge of our city, but he has more sway than one would feel a citizen should have.
Well, that's neither. Well, go ahead.
There's also, I don't know where they are, but there's also many hideouts of his or other locations that apparently belong to Gulax that his associates may work at.
All right. I mean, what his is his own. I'm just looking for one of his employees. I'm just trying to get a heads up. So maybe just go inside. I'll probably talk to the Major Domo. By the way, what is your name?
R365.
R365. Okay. Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome. I'll be back with your drink.
Absolutely.
Okay. You sit there and the droid brings your drink over, and kind of as you're sitting there, one of the other patrons kind of comes up and looks at your drink and is like, "You don't put fruit in cups. You come here to drink hard stuff."
Well, this is fermented. And I like these drinks.
Fermented. You need real stuff. And he puts a shot in front of you. It's like, "I want to see you drink that, boy."
And okay. I look him up and down. What does he look like?
He looks. He kind of looks like a miner. He's fairly well built. He has dirt on him. Like, you can't tell if there's like dirt from the ground or kind of just sand that's kind of got wet and caked on. He doesn't have any weapons on him, but he's probably like 6 feet tall.
Well, I like my drinks how I like it. I take the shot, pour it right into my drink, and start sipping it.
Okay. He tries to kick the chair out from under you.
Okay.
So
I have an agility of 4, so
Okay.
Keep that in mind.
okay. Well, he failed with advantages. So he goes and kind of kicks the leg of the chair, and instead of it getting knocked over, it kind of like spins while you sit on top of it. And he, as that happens, you see like 2 other guys kind of stand up from the side and like, and they kind of start walking over towards the first guy. It's like, "I don't appreciate that sass. I gave you the drink to drink the right way, not to put in your fruit cup."
What's it to you?
"I'm just trying to be hospitable to you.
And
Trying
I'm
to give you the drink of a man,
And
even though
I'm
you don't look like one."
Well, that's of course. Well, you're human. I'm Chadra, Chadra fan. So differences. We can all be tolerant of each other, and I keep sipping my drink.
Okay.
Although I'd say it's improved the taste. Thank you so much.
Out of towners. And he goes back to his. He kind of grabs the other guys and heads back to the table.
That was eventful. I just keep an eye on him and just look here to finish my drink.
Okay. Yep. You're able to finish your drink, and he doesn't bother you again.
All right. So, well, that's that. Got a taste of the local hospitality. Hope it's a little different when I try to talk to the major domo. And so he scampers off and he goes to the middle of the town.
Okay. You head to the middle of the town, and you see as you head towards the middle of the town, you pass another larger building, which is smaller than the one you see in the middle of the town, but it has like all of the official, like the governor or whatever the official ruler of the town is. But then you keep walking to the largest building, and you see there's 3 Gomorians outside. It has a large set of stairs, kind of all going up to it. You see that they have a in the middle. It's small, but in the middle they have a water fountain there to basically kind of show their wealth with water being rare on the planet.
Fancy. Is it open air or is it covered?
It is covered.
Okay. So not too extravagant.
Yep.
There's extravagant and there's stupid.
They'll also prevent people from touching it.
And we're stealing it. That's true. That's true.
So, but you see it. You're able to walk up, and as you walk up, one of the Gamorrean shifts over and grunts at you. And you see it has a translator on him. It's like, "What do you want with gulags?"
Oh. Nothing with gulags per se. Just one of your fellow employees. I'm trying to find someone.
Who you find?
A lady named Odira.
Oh, Odira not here.
Well, that's fine. Could you maybe point me to an inner direction?
Points that way.
Okay, I'm
There's
sorry.
A large array of buildings.
Okay, actually, I'm sorry. I should have been more specific with you. Could you please give me an address? Or tell me someone who could give me an address.
Points again. Says, red clay building, end of town.
Good sir, there's several red buildings in that direction. Oh, end of town.
End of town.
Last. Okay. What kind of place is it?
Two stories, big,
2 stories big. Like,
tall.
is it like a shop? Is it a house?
Closed. Has doors.
Closed, has doors, 2 stories, red brick. Okay, in that direction specifically.
That direction.
All right. Is there any other distinguishing marks? Is there any other things that look interesting when you see it?
It'll be surrounded by kids.
By kids, yeah, that's actually a very good detail. All right, thank you so much. What's your name?
You don't need to know.
You know what? You're right. I don't. You have a good day.
Go.
And I go. So right in that direction, exactly. You
start heading that way, and you head down, and you pass a bunch of shops, different people selling products and like pottery and stuff like that. And as you get towards the end of town, which probably was about a mile and a half from where you were, you see the last building on the left hand side is a red building, and you see there's probably 20 kids in front of it. It's 2 stories and has a door, like you said.
So the kids are. What kind of composition are they?
They're all. They're mainly humans, but there's other alien races in them.
Okay.
They're like either like kind of sitting on, like there's like a bench out there. Some are sitting on. Others are kind of you see kind of like huddled together, playing some type of game on the ground.
Is it all ages, kind of? To like young to juveniles?
Probably like 8-ish to 14.
Or look like such.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, and the manner of their dress?
Poor.
Okay. So maybe just down on the, so either just refugees or orphanages. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I just kind of go ahead and start walking up to the front door.
Okay. As you start approaching, like so, there's a little bit of gap between like the edge of town and where you're at. As you leave the edge of town, you see like all the kids kind of turn and look at you, and you see a pair of them run inside.
I just wave.
One of the little girls on the side kind of waves back, and she like slowly kind of starts walking towards you. As you see another kid run inside, and she comes up. She's like, "Hi, are you here to visit the orphanage? There's plenty of kids to adopt."
Well, actually, I'm guessing I'm gonna be talking to one of your older one of the staff members there. You know a lady named Odira?
Oh, she runs the orphanage.
Oh, wow, that's awfully nice.
Yeah.
That's neat. How long have you been here?
4 years.
4 years. Okay. How old are you?
10.
10. Okay. Wow, you've been here really young.
Yeah. Give me a perception check.
Okay.
It'll just be average.
Okay. So average perception would be off of cunning. So 1. Okay. Let's go ahead and do that. Wow. Yeah, I'm batting 1,000 today. So yeah,
Okay.
it's a failure.
Okay. She kind of gets closer to you and kind of like grabs your hands like, "Oh, let's go find her."
Oh, okay. That's fine.
As she does this, you don't notice, but she kind of goes through your pockets and takes 20 credits.
Fair enough. I'm guessing I only like have a couple hundred credits on me. I don't have my like
Your full
stash.
stash, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. she leads you in, and as you she leads you to the door, and as she kind of gets close, a pair of the older boys kind of open up the door to let you in, and you see on the inside there's a pair of Gomorians who are standing there guard, and as the little girl kind of like keeps pulling you on, they both glare at you but don't impede you. You go down kind of the main hall, and you see there's a whole bunch of offshoots. There's like 2 sets of stairs that go up to the top. And as you're being pulled through, you notice there's probably about 5 or 6 protocol droids that are kind of going around. Some of them look like maids or like maids or caretakers. There's one that's kind of like redone as a chef. The little girl continues to lead you to the back and takes you to the office of the building, and she kind of, you see her press the intercom. Like, Odira, there's someone here for you. He says he wants to adopt a kid. And she's like, oh, let me come. And she stands up and comes to the door. The door opens, and it's like, oh. And she sees the girl. It's like, I told you not to do that. That makes people very uncomfortable. And the girl giggles and runs off. And please come in. Can I get your name?
Well, it's hard to pronounce in most tongues, so you just call me Screech.
Okay, Screech. Come in, sit down. How can I help you out today?
Well, here's the thing, and he kind of just like jumps onto the seat, and he goes, This is kind of weird. I am here to help you specifically.
Oh, we need lots of help at the orphanage.
Yeah, it's not about the orphanage, unfortunately. It's about you and who you are. I don't know exactly how to explain it. It's confusing to me as well. But there is somebody who is very powerful who is out to try to take your life. I don't know how else to explain it.
I imagine me being with Gulax will offer me plenty of protection from people coming after me. They many people know not to upset the Hutt and his prophets.
Prophets? Well, that's kind of weird. How does an orphanage come into play with his prophets?
We have many kids here. Some of them are pickpockets and kind of help collect some money. The others that are more useful are information gatherers, which leads to us tipping off some of the bounty hunters who come to track people who arrive on specific ships to help I'll say the unsavory people of this city out.
You're an information network. That makes more sense given what I know of. Yeah, that. Okay.
But I care for all the kids that are here, and I work to keep them safe, and hopefully people will adopt them, but need to say on a planet like this, adoptions are rare. But we're able to keep them taken care of and well fed.
That's good. I'm guessing you're an orphan yourself.
Not exactly. I've been here for years. I've taken care of myself.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You're just a spitting image of somebody I know. So.
Oh. Okay. Many people look alike.
You wouldn't know. The thing is that the people that I know of, golly, how do I best put this? They're from the Empire, and they might be a bit more powerful than the Gamorreans out front of there. Do you remember the old stories of those people that can do like magic and stuff? Jedi.
The Jedi? Yes.
Yeah. That's one of those kind of people that's coming after you.
Why would a Jedi come after me?
Oh dear, how do I best put this? I'm not sure. Have you ever gone into situations where it feels like you were somewhat like extra lucky on things? Maybe stuff just kind of happened your way. People seemed convinced without where you didn't think so, or maybe just things kind of moved into place, like clicked into place for you.
At times, but many times that's from years of practice and developing my skills of communicating well with kids and those here in town.
Yeah. Well, I got it on good authority that you might be someone that those people called Inquisitors, those Emperor's Jedi, might be interested in, whether to capture you or well.
Inquisitors after me, after a matron of a orphanage. You feel the Inquisitors would be.
It's not what you do; it's about who you are.
And who am I besides the matron of the orphanage?
Like I said, I think you're at least according to my employer and people I know, you might be sensitive in the Force. You could be one of these Jedi.
I may be, but again, Gulax guards his property well, and his interests well. That I think even the Empire, would have hesitation before coming.
Oh boy, yeah, you might be surprised. Well, you know what? Maybe Gulax can help with that. It would make me and my employer feel a lot better if I could maybe stick around for a little bit, and maybe that if we can get some extra Gamorrean guards for the next while, and if no one comes in like the next few days, it's all good. And if not, and I'll take my leave. I really hope I'm wrong.
Give me a charm check.
Okay.
It'll just be average. It's 2 purple.
So average 2 purple with a presence of 2, and I don't have any charm. Could I get a boost because I've been entirely truthful?
Sure.
And I'm gonna go ahead and use one of my.
Okay.
To maybe just try to impress upon her that yes, I'm. If anything, Screech is being incredibly sincere.
Okay.
So, I fail with a threat. However, I have a triumph.
Okay.
So, I don't know if that means she'll be very keen on me, but at least she, with this triumph, she said she knows that something weird is going on and will take my advice for getting extra security to heart.
Okay. Well, I don't have a spot for you to stay here, but there's the building closest to us, which is probably about 300 feet away. They simply have a couple rooms that are open.
Okay.
You're more than welcome to stay there as long as you wish. I will heed your advice and ask for some extra security.
All right.
From Gulax and.
So I'll just stay out of the way, stay out of your hair, and that's fine. Here's my here's a comm address that you can call me just in case.
Okay. She stands up and is like, well, then I believe our business is concluded.
I guess so.
Hopefully I'll not see you again, but.
That's true. I hope so too.
Okay. She has a button, and one of the droids comes over, and says, "Please, follow me out."
Oh, hello. How are you?
I am well. I am here to serve Master Odira, with all of her needs.
Excellent. That's really great. Okay, let's walk and talk.
Okay. She starts walking you towards the entrance. Master Odira has responsible for over 60 children at this facility, and is works very very well with Gulak's the Hut to make sure that they are well taken care of and well, normally very very presentable to be taken for adoption.
That is very nice of her. I'm sure she does. So what do you do?
I serve Master Odira. However, with whatever she needs. I will handle the younger kids, where I will prepare their meals and help them with their troubles, and then help put them to bed and read story time.
Oh, that's great. What's your name?
C C6 RN.
C6RN. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. C6RN. Okay, that is great. So, you know what? I'm wondering if you can do me a favor.
If you are a guest of the master, I would assume she would be okay with me helping you.
All right. So here's my comm number, and I want you to take extra special care of taking a look of anybody that looks peculiar. Usually, like somebody that usually is in some kind of like strange, like aesthetic or robe likes, but dark, and maybe have like a cylinder on their belt.
Okay.
If you see
dark robed figure.
Dark robed figure, cylinder on their belt. If you see anyone along those lines, just prowling around, give me a call.
Okay. I will do that.
All right. Thank you so much.
At this point, they get to the door and kind of the you see the Gamorreans still standing there. And the kids open the door and let you out.
All right. So there's the place. I'm gonna just go ahead and check in, see how the digs are looking like from. Is there any perspective of the orphanage from that place, or?
Yeah. You go there and you can get a room it's on the second floor.
All right.
But it has a window facing towards the orphanage.
All right. So I'll go ahead. Maybe what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna buy some binocs, and rent a 2-person speeder.
Okay.
To keep with me, at the ready.
Okay. It's 100 credits for the binocs, and then to rent the speeder, it'd be 25 credits a day.
25 credits a day? Okay. All right, so 39. So I need another way to keep count of these credits. All right. Can I use the bathroom real quick? Thank you.
All right. So you have your room with your binoculars and your speeder. Probably have like 3 more hours before it gets dark. Is there anything you would like to do?
Well, so Screech is thinking as in, with this, if there really is going to be an Inquisitor here, he does not want to fight fair. So what can he do to give himself the upper hand? So what would Screech would try to think to do is that if there was a way, like in the black market, they have like something like a stun mine, which I can discreetly burrow in key spots, like in the dead of night, to just kind of, if there's like certain entrances that a intruder would definitely walk, he can. I can detonate remotely.
Sure. You can do a streetlight check to try to find one.
Okay. And I actually have. I do have something that does. I have black market contacts.
Okay.
Where I can reduce the rarity by 1, but increases it by 50%.
Okay. So then if you use that would just take you to an average check. So
all right.
It'd be 2 purple.
All right, and the streetwise would be just my cunning. All right, actually that helps. Okay. That helps. Oh, oops, wrong ones. All right, that time I do succeed with No advantages,
Okay.
but I do get 3 successes.
Okay. You start going through town, and you kind of see the different shops. You get to one where it looks like it's a small arms dealer. As you step inside, you see one of the Tattooinians, the dog guy's in there, and he's like, "Well, welcome. What you looking for?"
Well, I am looking for remote detonated stun mines, or stun grenades, or stun ordnance.
You a bounty hunter? You part of the guild?
No, I don't have such a license on me, unfortunately, but I was hoping that you would serve me all the same.
Selling stuff like that to citizens is a way to get in trouble. They don't like the regular citizens having stuff like that. That's really intended more for the guild members.
Huh.
He kind of looks you up and down, like, I tell you, you're not from around here.
No, but I have good employers, and I'll pull out like a stack of 50 credits.
Okay. He's like, you have no intent of reporting me.
Why would I?
There are some people who come here as who are affiliated with the guilds to make sure us weapon dealers aren't selling stuff that we shouldn't be to people who shouldn't have them.
Oh,
they don't want their bounty hunters getting hurt by.
I swear to you, I am an independent contractor. None of the huts, none of the Imperial, nothing else.
Okay. You see him. You see he has this case, and there's like a whole bunch of different small holdout blasters there, and he kind of goes to a spot, and you see him push a button, and you see the box of holdout blasters kind of shift back and go down, and then another box comes up, and it kind of rotates, and you see him lift off a lid, and you see like frag grenades in there, stun grenades, mines, ordnance, stuff like that. And he's like, they say stuns aren't as popular out here. Most of the people don't care if the bounties are taken alive or dead.
Well, I'm in an area where innocents might be involved, and I want to make sure that nothing goes wrong.
Okay. He kind of goes over and kind of picks up 2 mines. Like these ones are stun ones. They send out a pretty big blast. Knock people out, or at least knock them silly. 500 credits each.
Whew. Okay. You know what? It might be the difference. I'll go ahead and take it at that price.
Okay.
And of course, the gratuity.
I appreciate it.
So, 1,050.
Yep. I'll just keep running total and do your math at the end for what you're at.
Yeah.
You're not gonna run out.
Yeah. Yeah. I might not be able to get the other upgrade I want, but I'll just do that.
Okay. He's like, all right, here you go. Gives you the 2 mines, and is there anything else you need here?
Well,
he pushes the button, and you see the regular case go back in place.
That's a good question. I think that's all I can ask for right now.
Okay. If you don't mind me asking, what type of trouble are you expecting to need something like that for?
Something big and nasty.
Like a wildlife big and nasty?
Kind of a force of nature kind of nasty.
Okay. Okay. Well, hopefully those do well for you. And if it's something more natural, I guess. I mean, there's many people around here looking for work that you could probably hire as guards to protect the people that you're trying to protect.
Yeah.
But
I don't know if they know if they're used to the kind of trouble that they're gonna encounter.
well, around here, normally payment's done at the end to make sure people do it. And if they don't survive, it saves you some credits.
That's true. That's not a bad idea. Do you have people that are along the lines of discreet and risk takers?
Yeah. I have a couple people that I know that are looking for work and don't ask many questions about what it's for.
All right. Well, okay. Don't mind. Go ahead and give me their contacts.
Okay. He gives you their information. He says they're probably over at the bar across the street now. If you want to go talk to him.
All right. I really appreciate it. Good doing business with you.
All right. He gives you. He gives you the names of two Deveronians. Sass and Salt
Sass and Salt. Okay.
is their first names, and then Drondt, DRONDT is their last name. They're brothers.
What's their last name again?
DRON.
DRON.
Drondt.
DT. Oh, DT.
DT.
Drondt. Okay. Cool. All right. Well, this is coming out interesting. So, Devorians, they're the ones with the horns. And
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yep. No,
All right.
Some variation of brown to red skin with the double horns on top.
All right. All right. Okay. So, all right. Well, I'll go ahead and go over to the bar.
Okay. You go over and it's much busier with it getting near nighttime. You see kind of like a lot of pretty much everybody in here has at least some type of armor on and a blaster on their hip. As well, look, there's either security for places or bounty hunters or mercenaries. You look around and you see the pair of Deveronians. They're up at the bar, kind of sitting there. They have a large pitcher in front of them and a cup that they pour their drinks into. And there's an open seat next to them.
All right. All right. I will sit up there and I'll go to the bartender and go, can I, do you have a mango drink fermented mango drink by chance?
Let me check.
I know that another place had pineapple, but I'm wanting something else nice and fruity.
Let me check what I have. He kind of heads to the back.
Okay, thanks. So I'll go ahead and turn over and say, so, by chance, are you the Drondt brothers?
Yeah.
Don't fret. I got a referral from one of the from a local friend. I've heard that you guys are in the business of protection.
We do many things. Protection is one of them.
Excellent. I am in a protection mission myself right now, and I would not mind having some backup. Now, granted, this might be a cakewalk. I'm going to be here for 3 days, and I'm trying to watch over a young woman that's over an orphanage. Make sure that nothing bad happens to her. And I would like to have the help.
Okay. What type of trouble are you expecting to come?
Well, it might be... It might be some big trouble. There might be Imperials involved.
Okay, Imperials typically don't come out here, but you should be able to deal with Imperials.
That sounds great.
For 3 days?
Yeah.
And just overnight, or do you need us through the whole day?
I'd like you to keep watch the day and night, so someplace discreet out of the way. I don't want to scare the children at the orphanage, but just in case someone comes, at my call, we might be we want to make sure to keep the kids and any other people inside safe.
Okay. For the pair of us, 800 credits, and we'll watch over the orphanage for 3 days.
800 credits?
Yep.
That sounds like a deal.
All right.
Might also ask you, how do you guys being somewhat stealthy? I'm not as good myself.
We're best blending in with other people around versus just out in the wild, but...
Fair enough, fair enough. I was hoping to maybe secure a little bit of a choke point somewhere, such that if the trouble gets really bad, that, well, I have some ordnance that can help us out. Stun, mind you, but...
Okay. Is it the orphanage down the road?
Yes, it is, actually.
Does Gulax know you're doing this?
Gula, I have informed the headmistress of it to get extra security. I'm just being overly cautious. I have an employer that wants to make sure the headmistress stays safe, and I'm sure Gulax wants her safe as well, so I'm just doubling down.
Okay. Well, there's we can go back to our spot, and we have some long rifles. We can take a post at the end of the street, which would be enough distance to get anybody who's approaching the orphanage.
That sounds perfect.
Okay. Give us 50 credits for to start to cover our bill, and give us the rest when we're done.
50 credits, you said, or?
Yep.
Wow. Well, one night. Okay, go right ahead.
Okay. You see them kind of finish their drinks, and then they like, all right, we'll go get our weapons, and we'll take up post.
All right, go ahead and take this comm channel here so I can keep you informed.
Okay. They finish their drinks and they head out. It's starting to the suns are starting to set, so it's starting to get dark. You see if you go back to your room, you go to a spot where you can see where they're at the building, kind of adjacent to you. They're sitting outside. They have their rifles there. And, they're keeping an eye out.
All right. So the thing is that I do have the extra security, but I have spent the money just on these mines. So I would like to figure out maybe somewhere in the path that's outside the orphanage, but to the orphanage, that I could see if there's any Imperial presence or Inquisitor, heaven forbid. Then I would that would be I can get a prime ambush spot.
Okay. So I mean, there's a path, like there's kind of like the beaten path that goes from the end of town to the orphanage, and where you could put them like on the path. There's only one entrance to the orphanage, or one door to the orphanage, which is up front where the kids were hanging around.
Yeah, I want to keep it away from the playground, but somewhat close where I can see it, and if there is a man in a dark coat coming up, I can just go boop.
Okay. And you'd be able to, you could put one probably like 100 feet from the door.
Okay.
And then probably like one along the path. And...
All right. So I will go ahead and just discreetly place those down.
Okay. Go and give me 2 checks. Give me a stealth check.
All right. This is gonna be interesting. It's going to be what is this?
Difficult? Average with a setback.
Fair enough. I'm happy with that roll.
Okay.
Okay, good. Okay, good. Great and good. So I succeed 2 successes and an advantage.
Okay. You're able to go out there and kind of put them out without drawing attention of the kids or the townsfolk. And then go and give me a mechanics check.
All right. This is even more confident.
It'll just be it'll be a average, but I'll have a natural upgrade.
Oh,
So a purple and a red.
a purple and a red.
Yep.
Fair enough.
That's one with explosives.
Okay. So these cancel. So yeah, 2 successes and an advantage.
Okay. You're able to get them seated, get them the right depth, so they're hidden, but still be able to be effective.
Excellent.
Anything else that you want to do during the evening?
Well, I think I've stacked the deck as much as I can with all the credits I'm spending, I hope this is worth it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go ahead and start the stakeout.
Okay. You start the stakeout, and you're sitting there. You have your binoculars, and you see most of the kids have filtered inside at nighttime. You see the lights, all the lights on the second floor on. You see the Gamorreans who are on the inside have now kind of stepped to the outside of the steps. They're standing there for security. You still see the pair that you hired across the street, and everything seems to be going okay.
So, what I'm also gonna do is also I might modify the binoculars because I remember the guy that I never saw but was around.
Okay.
I'm gonna see if I can modify the mechanicals so that it gives an alert of some kind of figure or shape, like in one, and as I'm searching it.
Okay.
So like a little like outline or something like that. If as I scan it.
Okay. Give me a hard mechanics check.
All right. Ooh dear. This may. Ooh dear. This is kind of important, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to re-roll this guy.
Okay.
I don't think that quite works. Oh well.
Sure.
So I fail,
Okay.
but I have 2 advantages for what that's worth.
Okay. So you're not able to. You don't have the right components to make the change that you're.
Oh shoot! I have tools of the trade. Can I roll a blue on that?
Sure.
So if there's let's see. Okay, now it works.
Okay. You get it where it'll. So if it detects any items there, it'll make a beep sound.
All right.
Whether it's visible to you or not.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. You sit watch as night comes, and you it gets late, so it's probably like 1 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
And you hear on your comm, it comes on, and you hear the Odira's voice. It's like Screech.
Yes. Oh, is there anything wrong?
I was informed by my kids that a Imperial TIE fighter has landed at the spaceport.
Oh. Yeah. That might be the person. Are you sure you don't want to take off with me for a little bit?
If he's going to be coming here after me, I need to usher the kids away first before I'd be willing to leave. We have tunnels underneath that lead to different parts of the city to kind of let them get to where they need to go, but also to evacuate.
Okay, evac now.
Okay.
Okay, I call in the Drawn brothers, going, okay, we are going to get company soon. Let me know if there's anybody in a dark cloak that comes up from this point or this point. Okay. I have a surprise for them.
Okay.
And I get on the speeder and head to the orphanage. Odira, do you need any help from me?
No, I'll tell the Gamorreans you're allowed to come in.
All right.
Get in with the droids to get the children dressed and ready to head out. Do you have a ship that would hold them, where I could direct them to, so they could be in a safe spot?
I don't have my fighter, do I? It's a shuttle. How much can it hold?
It could probably hold about. The kids are smaller, so you could probably hold about 20, 25 of them.
I can only hold half of them, Odira. I only brought a small shuttle with me.
Okay. Well, we'll send the younger kids there, and we'll have the older kids head elsewhere.
Okay. All right. I'm coming on my way.
Okay. You're able to get over there, and you see them. The house is in chaos of kids being ushered, and the droids trying to deal with them, and
I just keep So Screechy looks at this. He has no idea what he's supposed to do. So he goes straight to the front door and keeps an eye on those 2 places.
Okay. As you
With his blasters ready.
all right. As you stand there, you looking out towards the break. You notice that a fog starts to appear from the edge of the town, and starts drifting towards the orphanage.
Dang, Ferric, of course he can do a fog. I try to scope it towards some kind of infrared to see if I can look through.
Okay. As it comes in, the drunk boys say, "Hey, are you seeing this fog?"
Yeah, do you have, can you change your scopes to a different frequency, see if you can punch through?
Okay. We'll keep an eye out. We may have to try to get closer to see somebody in this thing.
Do it.
Okay. Go and give me a perception check.
Okay, this is gonna be fun.
It'll be against 2 reds and a purple.
Yeah. So.
And 2 step back because of the fog.
I ignore that.
Okay.
Can I take a boost for the binoculars?
Sure.
Alright. And do I want to upgrade my only upgrade for the beginning of this combat?
Good job, Dylan.
I'm gonna have to take my risks.
Okay.
You hungry? You want some goldfish or something?
Damn!
Okay, where's your goldfish?
So, I succeed
Okay.
with 2 advantages, but I have a despair.
Okay. You're looking through your binocs, and you're kind of keeping an eye on things. You look over and kind of see where the giant boys were, and in the fog you just see a red blade appear. It moves a little bit, and then it shuts off.
Where was it?
It was so it's all along the main path, but probably like 50 feet past where the boys were.
Where 50 feet past where the boys were. It's not along either path where the mines are.
No, he's not at that close yet.
Okay. All right. Company's coming. Get ready. So I try to stare. So was I able, for my perception, be able to see like how, if the blade was moving, how fast it would be going, to kind of guess how fast they're walking.
It looked like it was just active for doing strikes. And then shut off.
And I'm going, hello?
You get no response from the Iran boys.
Dang, Ferric. All right. I yelled the Gormorians. You're gonna earn your pay today. Pull it out, and I get the comm ready.
They grab their kind of heft their axes and move to the bottoms of the stairs.
All right. Let's see. So, I just see them cut off. So I know they're coming. He's coming down in one of the paths.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I keep my eyes out, and I try to hear. You perk my bad ears to see if I can hear him walking like at 100 feet. If I know where he's at, I'm gonna pickle that button.
Okay. With your 2 advantages, we can say you can kind of gauge his distance. It won't be like completely accurate, but go ahead and give me a mechanics check.
Sounds great. Difficulty?
It will be he's an adversary, so it'll be 2 red.
2 red.
You can take a boost dice because it's varied.
Okay.
And that's it.
All right, I'm good with this roll.
Okay.
Well. Okay. This is something interesting. So, oh no, I fail.
Okay.
I fail. So it's a fail with 6 advantages, but there's a despair. So yeah.
Okay. Let me put him on the board.
I've been drinking water nonstop. I'm gonna use the restroom. Okay.
All right. So you hit the trigger to set off the stun mine. When you hit it, with your despair, kind of in your panic, you hit the buttons.
Both.
So both of them go off. With your advantages, you see the blade of the Inquisitor light up as he kind of jumped back from it and was kind of preparing. So you can kind of see where he is. He's probably about 75 feet. So he'd be at half long range, so one beyond medium range, where you guys are at right now. As you see his blade light up, and you see with the fog around him, you see the red light illuminates it. You see a short person. He's probably about 4 feet, about 3-4 feet tall, in black armor, carrying a small double-bladed lightsaber.
Okay. This is all right.
For your other advantages, so that'll take 2 that you see him, and if there's something you can think of for your other advantages.
The only thing is that as he's distracted, I get an advantage to throw a grenade at him.
Okay. He's at long range, so
I have to wait.
Yeah, he'd have to get short range for you.
Short range.
To be able to throw a grenade.
Yeah, and my blasters are at medium, so I can't even do anything yet. So, all right. So he's getting there quick. So I'm not going to advance. I'm going to stay with the Gamorreans. They're going to deal with this short stuff here. Eventually when he gets through, and I'm just going to say to Odira, time to get in the speeder now.
Okay. The speeder's out front with you?
I would say that I would arrange it that it would be wherever she's evacuating towards the back or something like that.
Okay.
So that I could do a fighting retreat.
Okay. She comes on. She's like, we need a couple more minutes to get the rest of the kids out, and then I'll be able to leave.
Please be quick. There's someone out to kill you.
You see the Gamorreans. They kind of start moving out towards to go engage him.
Hey, guys, if you can get Roar back up now, now's the time.
They kind of they grunt. They grunt at you, and you hear the translation through them. The mistress got some more droids inside. They should be active.
Excellent.
As they kind of start heading out towards the figure.
All right.
Who's kind of stopped and who's kind of looking around, basically figure out what caused the blast. And after he looks around a little bit, the blade shut off and he fades back into the mist.
All right. Well, this is the only way through.
Okay.
I mean, yeah. So I'll just keep my blasters ready.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
Of 1 time. Okay, so perception. I'm guessing 2 reds and a purple.
Yep. You can take a boost.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh dear. I'm not sure exactly how to take care of this fog. I don't know how to deal with magic fog. Oh my goodness, another despair. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Dang it. I fail with 1 advantage. Okay.
Okay.
That's awesome. Okay.
All right. You see, you're standing there. You have your pistols ready. You see the Gamorreans kind of going out to where they are, and they kind of go out to a point where they kind of disappear into the fog. And then you see them come back, and they're like looking around. They're not able to find the guy. As you hear from inside the house, a group of kids scream up on the second floor.
Oh, crap! It jumped, and I dash.
Okay. As you dash in the house, you see there's two, like the Imperial security droids, kind of like the K2SOs, that are kind of stationed right next to the door, and they're both active.
Oh, okay. All right. So I yell to the droids, friend or foe? I point my blasters right at them, so I try to figure out, are they Imperials or are they borrowed?
They're borrowed.
They're borrowed. Okay.
Yep, they're the extra security that the hut gave for the.
Okay. All right.
As you see, one of them one of them activates and kind of starts heading back towards the main office, and you see the other one kind of go over to the steps and kind of slowly start going up the steps.
Get a move on, and I start joining up with him.
Okay. As you are going up the steps, you see like 5 or 6 kids run by you heading down, and kind of pushing against you, kind of trying to push past you guys.
Okay, go get to the escape route. Go on, get to the escape route. You know you're supposed to do that. Why are you up here still?
As they push past you, guys get to the top floor. The droid goes in front, and you see it walking, and then it stops at like the rooms, kind of look to the sides. It so slowly kind of scan the rooms, looking for the person. It kind of keeps walking through, and it doesn't find anybody. You get to where the last room is, and you see on the floor there's a hole cut out, which is right above the office where Odira is.
Golly, have to do what they have to do. Jump down!
Okay. Give me an athletics check.
This is gonna suck. Okay, athletics, so it's 2. What's the difficulty?
It'd be average.
Oh, golly, he snuck right behind me. This sucks. Average, that's even Stevens. Wait, hold on. I have my armor. There is something I can do with my armor. Yeah, I get a boost to athletics checks. Yes.
A booster upgrade.
It is add boost.
Okay.
Oh, let's see. And gain upgrade when making. Okay, so gain an upgrade and boost.
Yes.
Okay, add a boost and get an upgrade. So that's better. I like that. I like those odds a smidge better.
Okay.
Just a smidge.
Yep.
I'm gonna keep on to that 1 player point just in case. You gotta be joking me. Okay, so I fail, but with 3 advantages.
Okay. You jump down. And it's about a 15-foot drop from the level where you are. Falling from short range gives you 10 wounds and 10 strain.
Ow. Okay. Ouch. Ow. So with those 3, so at least with those 3 advantage, I'll go ahead and it's instead of 5, it's gonna be I'm going down to 5. I'm gonna be up to 8.
Okay.
I take 10, so I'll automatically stim pack, and I'm now at 7.
Okay.
All right, that's not good. All right.
As you look and you see the Inquisitor walking towards the corner where you see Odira huddled in a ball. Go and give me a vigilance check.
A vigilance check?
Yep, so it'll be for initiative.
Okay, well that's great. Too bad. It can't be cool?
Nope.
Okay, fair enough. This is gonna suck. Actually, no. Weirdly enough, I got 2.
All right.
2 and 0.
Where'd your other cup go?
Okay.
Find your other cup, Dylan.
The Inquisitor leaps towards Odira, bringing his blade down towards her. As he starts initiative.
Oh man.
Okay. So that would be 8 damage. 2. So you can do plus 10. Go ahead and roll percentile dice for me.
Oh, that's not good. Okay.
It's going to be plus 70.
No.
At least
That's just not fair. That's just not fair. I didn't even have a chance. Oh, great. 89.
89.
Jeez. So 100. So that's 159.
100. Okay. You see the blade sink into her.
That's dead, isn't it?
That is dead.
Oh. Oh. Golly.
As you see the blade sink into her, the Inquisitor is distracted. So you are more than able to shoot the Inquisitor in the back.
Yeah.
You will get boost dice for doing it.
I will do that. I'm laying in with both blasters, telling the security droid, just full stun. Go at it.
Okay. All right. He has 1 range defense and adversary 2, so it'll be 2 red and a black.
So red and a black. Yep, that'd be about right. And then I have. Yep. All right. Well, of course I'm gonna roll quadruple threat. Of course. So, dang it. So I hit once, so it's gonna be 8 stun damage with one threat to me.
Okay. You hit him. One blast goes wide. The other one hits him. As you see him kind of absorb it. He kind of turns and looks back. The droid you see levels its weapon and shoots at him. It does not have a stun setting.
All right, fair enough.
We'll see what I can do. Give me the boost. It shoots. You see it. It shoots, and the Inquisitor kind of starts. Is able to spin its blade in time to kind of knock the blaster out or the bolt out of the way. It doesn't send it back to him. You see the Inquisitor leap at the droid. He will hit for puts a big gash in it. The droid's not in good shape, but it's still up. Go ahead and roll percentile for me.
That's just
It's plus 50.
140.
Okay. The droid slumps down and at exactly 140. It's not dead. It's 141.
Oh.
Every time it takes an action, it takes a wound and a strain.
Yeah.
So, you see this big gash go through its chest as you see kind of liquid kind of start spurting out and kind of getting on electrical gears, kind of causing additional sparks inside of it. Your turn.
Okay. So, Odira is in the office. What exits are there in the office?
You see the in the office. She has her desk. She's kind of in the corner on the left side where she fell. The Inquisitors now jump kind of. So you were. I assume you took some type of cover, so you're kind of near her desk in the front corner. The droid was still closer to the door, so the Inquisitor jumped towards the door to engage the droid. So he's near the door. There's very little furniture. There's like some small couches like on the side of it, but there's nothing really between you and the Inquisitor now.
Okay.
He's at the hall. He's at the main hallway where we'll go out into the kind of the entrance room.
All right.
And then to the outside, you see at the entranceway, you see the Paragamorians are running up the stairs.
They're kind of. This is getting bad. With the Gamorreans there. Part of me wants to parlay, but on the other hand, I don't know what those Gamorreans are going to think if I parlay with them. So, yeah, I'll probably try best to take them down.
Okay.
All right. So, yeah. All right. At what distance are the Gamorreans?
The Gamorreans are at medium range.
Okay. Just wondering, what would be better? No, just try to do a double blast again.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just try to keep him occupied until the Gamorreans get there.
Okay. I'll flip a point.
So
you add a purple.
That's great. All right. No, I'm gonna go ahead and flip the other point around. So I'm gonna try my best.
Okay.
Okay. This is not a good roll. Yeah. I'm wondering whether it's worth three. So if I get no.
Okay.
Not worth a try. Unless, yeah. Even if I get a triumph, that won't work. All right, so yeah, it's a wash.
Okay.
Well, I get one advantage, so which I'll use to gain back one strain.
All right. The droid takes its final action as it'll run out of strain. Trying to shoot him. You see a blast hit him. As the blast hits him, you see him kind of block a little bit, but with his saber, but still gets hit some. The you see the droid as it after it took its last shot. You see its it drops to its knees. You see its chest open. As it, being familiar with Imperial droids, they put explosives in there. It will explode.
Thanks, Ferric.
See if it can.
Yeah, no, I'm in short range. Oh, I don't know. I'm in short range, so I don't know if that means I'm in the blast.
No, it would be engaged for
okay.
blast.
Okay.
Dylan.
Ouch. He, as the blast goes off, you see the Inquisitor's not ready for it, and he absorbs a huge amount of the blast. But the droid was right at the archway of the door.
Oh no.
And as the blast goes off, the support gives out, and crumbles, blocking the path out through the door. As the droid rolled in despair.
Oh, this is not good. Okay. Okay. Dang, Varric. Okay, look. Yeah, I will bring my blasters to the side, just pointing out.
So the Inquisitor's on the other side of the collapsed.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see. I'm on the other side.
Yep. You're in the inside of the office. He was on the outside. The droid blew up basically at the door, which brought the supports down, putting him on the other side.
All right, time to think fast. First, I'll just check her just in case. I'll check her. If there's any, I'll check her, see if there's anything I can do, see if there's any personal effects I can bring with me to, salvage this mission.
You go over, and you see she has her data pad with her, and then she has like a hollow puck.
I'll take both.
Okay.
Just kind of pack them into my, into a satchel, and I go, I'm sorry, Odira. I tried. I really tried. And now I start to look around, see if there's any other method. Oh, there's the hole up above. Has a method of egress. Okay. Let's think, Screech, think, and I am going to search around for any way that I can be able to create some way to climb up towards the top.
Okay. You can kind of, take her chair, put it on top of her desk to get to a closer distance to try to climb up there.
All right.
As you're doing this, you hear the squeals of Gamorreans out on the other side of the crumbled entrance.
Yeah, that was expected. Damn it.
Give me a athletics check. It'd be average.
Okay, let's see if I actually do well this time. So I get an upgrade and I get a boost because of my armor.
Okay. I think Fawn's funny. We'll upgrade.
Okay, of course.
Screech.
It won't be. At least won't be 15 feet if I. I don't know. Part of me wonders if I should put in another stim pack just in case. No, I'll be prudent. Another stim. I'm down now up to 11, just in case. Just in case. This feels bad. Okay. Okay, I feel a little better. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this.
I can't.
I can't. No. I have not used my reroll, so I will try.
All right.
No! I have 2 advantages and 1 failure.
Okay. It's a rough world with athletics when you're only 3 feet tall. You get up there and you try to you kind of get to the tipping point and the best spot you can and make your jump, and you come up a foot or so short of it, and but you land back on the chair. The chair doesn't then fall off the table to fall on you. As you hear the security droid, or you hear shots from the security droid that was upstairs, and then you hear it sound the intruder has left the building. The intruder has left the building.
Dang, Varric. I'm gonna have to explain this to a hut. Dang, Varric. He just plops on the ground. He just lies there for a moment, just totally unsure what to do. I calm C6RN and go, I'm so sorry. I tried so hard. I failed.
Oh no, the master is the master is no more.
No.
Are the children safe?
I don't know. I'm please check the children. The man only cared about Odira.
I'm with half of them at your shuttle. We are here waiting to get in and have some of the protection of the spaceport. I will have the other droids reach out to the older children to see if make sure they're okay.
Just keep them in the shuttle. Keep them safe. I'm pretty sure the children are safe. Just let's wait a little bit. I'm sure once the man takes off, he's gonna be no more. I'm going. You know what? Wait a minute. Tell Gulax if he wants payback. There's a TIE fighter at this port. He's the pilot is responsible for that. Is responsible for Odira's death.
Okay, I will try to relay this to Master His Mighty Gulax. As the comm goes quiet.
All right, there's nothing else I can do, and I growl, like Screech groans. He gets up, starts picking off the boulders one by one, trying to just dig himself out.
Okay. As you do it, you see the security droid on the other side, kind of moving stuff to help you get out, and then it goes into the it walks past you and kind of walks up to Odira's body, and kind of turns and basically takes station to watch over it.
Yeah. Actually, while I'm trying to gather my thoughts, let's see. While things are being tucked away, I'll try to find myself a nice secluded corner.
Okay.
I'll take a look at the hollow puck and the data pad.
Okay. The hollow puck. You show it shows Odira. She's like, if you are seeing this, that means that I did not make it out of the house or away from the Inquisitor. My children are in need of help. Without my supervision, I fear many of them will not survive, as Gulax is less favorable of the children than since the children have not been as useful for him recently. If whoever gets this, if you can please make sure to find a home for my droids and my children, I would greatly appreciate it. Again, if they are left here, I fear that they will either possibly perish or get farther into the Hutt cartel.
Okay. What's on the data pad?
You open up the data pad, and you see it is a whole bunch of different like droid repair manuals. Many different models of droids, all the droids that she had, many other droid types. It shows it has advanced programming for droids and writing their code, and you get to one spot where at the top of each page it says the the key to programming droids is not to program them, but to direct them.
That's all it is, huh? That's actually good to know. I need to find a hypercom port.
As you finish looking through that, your comm goes off from R5 or
R365, the bartender.
nope, RN.
The RN, C6RN, yeah.
C6RN. She's like, we're at the spaceport, and the dark figure has gotten into his ship, and he has left. So I feel whatever trouble has passed. Would you like us to return back to the orphanage?
About that. Okay. You know what? You guys stay put.
Okay.
Odira. How can I say this? Odira wants the orphanage away from the huts. Or at least take care of them.
Your ship is not large enough for all of us.
No,
I
but
see. There's another transport here that would fit all of the kids.
I can take care of that. Just give me a moment.
Okay.
So what I'm gonna do is like I'll try to find hyperspace comm port, link my slave in,
Okay.
and try to call. Since I haven't done the transfer yet, I'll try to call in Chibi.
Okay. You reach out and you're able to call Chibi to you.
All right. I call in the port authority saying, this is Chibi on business, requesting port at Mos Espa.
Okay. Grants permission.
Okay. All right.
The RN nurse started to call the other kid, or after talking about leaving, she called like the other kids to come to the port as well. So when you get there, you see there's 50 kids, and there's six of her droids that are there, kind of trying to keep the kids in an area.
Okay. Bad news, kids. Let me say that I maybe just gather everyone at the orphanage.
Okay.
So bad news. Odira has passed away.
You hear shrieks from the kids.
I know. I'm sorry.
What happened? Where'd she? What? Why'd you let her die?
I did not. I didn't want her to die. I really didn't. I tried. I tried so much I couldn't do anything. He was too much.
What's gonna happen to us now? We're gonna be sold as slaves?
No.
Kind of panic is.
No. Look, here's the good news. Odira, she said she left a message. She knew that she can only stay here for so long as she was here. And I have room on a ship. I have actually a big ship that I can be able to hold you until I can figure out a place for each and every one of you, okay?
Okay.
It's a big ship. You'll love it there. I actually have friends of droids, and all you can be friends there, and we'll find a place for you. Okay, I promise you.
Okay. They kind of like look to the droids, and the droids kind of tell them, we're listening to him. He'll guide us to safety.
All right.
And kind of like ushers half the kids into the shuttle, and
Right.
When Screeches arrives, they kind of usher the rest into Chibi.
Yeah, Chibi. She will take good care of you. In fact, she's gonna be part of our big ship and a nice big family.
Okay.
My companions are gonna be pissed.
As you direct both ships up into space and jump into hyperspace, we'll end there.
Okay. All right.
Go ahead.